Natalie, 2 soups, 2 beers, 1 tea, please.
Oh. 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 Bloody hell.
Ce soir, avec mes rêves, je suis seul ce soir, sans ton amour. Le jour tombe
I know. I know. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. You employ me.
This was important, Monique.
And I'm not.
Don't you even want to hear why I'm late?
Oh, I quite understand. You have a wife.
Where are you going?
To see Natalie.
You know very well Natalie's in Anderlecht tonight.
Pierre, then. All right.
You're wrong about tonight. It wasn't Andre. And you've left your purse.
What you mean is, it wasn't Andre this time.
Don't want to keep anyone waiting. You have got your curfew pass, I suppose.
I waited nearly an hour for you, Albert.
But I've said I'm sorry.
Well, if it wasn't Andre, where were you?
Come here. Oh, kiss me.
Oh, you.
Take your coat off.
I'm a bitch to you, aren't I?
Yes.
Anyway, I can't even stand to look at that Pierre. He's got hairs coming out of his nose. I really was worried, though. You've never been this late before. I thought something might have happened.
I think something has happened.
What?
You remember Mary Louise?
Hmm, the one with
With the hair lip, yeah.
What about her?
Well, that's where I've been tonight.
I thought she left us to get married.
That's right. I went to the wedding. She married the pimp from Pico's bar.
Why did you go and see her tonight?
The man in the restaurant this morning. The one with thick glasses. That's her husband. I knew I'd seen him before somewhere.
You had. You saw him yesterday.
And Monday. He's been coming in that restaurant every day now for a week.
So, the food's good.
As soon as he came in, I knew I'd seen him before somewhere, but I couldn't remember. There's something. I don't know, there's something about him.
He tips well.
I brought you a present. Well, today, I did remember. His name's Dupont. I went to see Marie Louise to find out why he'd taken such a sudden interest in the Candide.
What did she say?
As far as she knows, he's still working in his old job. As a pimp in Pico's bar.
Oh. Well, perhaps he had a row with old Pico.
Very friendly with our German customers.
So are you. It pays to be. Oh, come on, Albert. Perhaps he just wanted a change of scene. Maybe he fancies Natalie.
And maybe he's watching the restaurant. I suppose I shall have to tell Yvette.
Tomorrow, Albert. Tell her tomorrow.
Why was the dog barking?
Help me. Will you?
Rice.
No, rice.
Rice. Rice?
Pudding.
No. Pudding.
Pudding.
Who?
Who?
Oh, she sounds nice. Who is she?
Friend of my mother's from Amsterdam. They went to school together. And they used to go around like sisters in those days.
Married?
Well, you know, we've never been quite sure that he didn't come out much.
To some it does.
He's nice. We all love him.
When do you want to see them?
Tomorrow morning. Oh, seems to be about the only time I can see them. They're only passing through Brussels, not staying. And I was going to meet them outside the city.
Well, you don't have to come in every day. It's not as if you get paid much.
No, but it's the man of wedding tomorrow.
I'd forgotten.
And I promised Albert I'd be here to help.
Listen, news of your mother's more important. You leave Albert to me.
Thank you, Vice Pudding.
Did you have to hit him so hard? He looks half dead.
I didn't touch him. I tell you, I didn't touch him. Look at him. If a feather dropped on him, he'd fall over. It's like a skeleton.
Help me with the jacket.
Wait.
What are you doing? Lift him up again. Oh, my God.
How about it, Doc? It's okay, isn't it? I tried walking on it yesterday. Oh, I know you said not to, but what the hell? Piece of cake, honest. No pain at all. Well, maybe a twinge. I wouldn't shoot you a line, Doc, honest. Ask any of them. 2 lengths of the room without even the ghost of a limp. You ask them.
I'm sorry, Alan. You must try and be patient. If this had been left another week, you'd have lost your foot. You're a very lucky young man to be here at all.
Lucky? I've been stooging around up here for over 6 weeks.
Keep still.
Look at me. I'm pale green. It's prison pallor.
I know. Well, we'll get another week, and then you can try some exercises. How's your French getting along?
Oh, fine, just fine. Top of the class.
Morning, Dr. Kelman. Sorry I'm late.
Lisa.
Hello, Alan. Oh, yes. I think you make a very good French peasant.
Can't come quick enough for me.
You're just in time. I rather think our intrepid young flight lieutenant was about to attack me with his crutches.
Come along now. Oh, that's a fine beard you're growing. Perhaps it'll give you new strength, hmm?
If I had a bit more of that sort of treatment, I wouldn't mind sticking around a bit longer.
Now, remember, please, no pressure on that foot.
Come on.
I'll take another look at it on Thursday.
Thursday? When's that? What's today? You try being cooped up in an attic for 6 weeks. It could be Christmas for all I know.
Cheer up, Alan. You'll enjoy the massage.
Massage? You didn't tell me about any massage? What massage?
Don't you want me to massage your foot?
Get out of here. Oost! You shouldn't encourage it, Lisa.
Goodbye, Alan.
I look forward to that massage.
Trouble?
Perhaps. How do I think the restaurant's being watched?
Tell me.
A man called Michel Dupont has been eating at the restaurant every day for the past week. Normally, Albert says he wouldn't pay too much attention. They often get travellers coming in for a day or two if they're staying in the area. But this one he remembered from somewhere, so he decided to do a bit of checking up. Dupont works as a pimp at Picot's bar in the Rue Barra. And normally, he never takes his meals anywhere else. If he'd had a row with Picot, it wouldn't seem so suspicious.
Well, how do you know he hasn't?
They were seen drinking together last night. They're still the best of friends.
But does he still work for Picot?
That's what Albert's trying to find out. It occurred to me that if they are watching the restaurant, there's a possibility that they just might be watching this place too.
Well, there's no reason why they should connect the Café Candide with a perfectly respectable doctor's surgery.
I hope not. But if someone has tipped them off about the county, they might have done the same about you.
Now look, if this man Dupont isn't working for Picot...
We should know by tonight.
Herr Sturmbannführer?
Close the door, Rennet.
Sir?
Come here. On Tuesday night, Rennet, a clothing store in the Place du Grand Sablon was broken into. Did you know that?
Yes, sir.
Of course you did. And because you felt it was important, you very rightly put in a report for my examination. I have it here.
Yes, sir.
Now, since you've taken the trouble to point out that only men's clothing was taken, only men's clothing, Rennet, did it not occur to you that a detailed description of the stolen garments might have been of interest to us?
I can explain, sir.
I hope so.
There is a list of the garments, sir, and a ballistics report, but I'm afraid my old branch clerk spilled ink on it, sir. I had the typist make out a fresh list and told him to attach it to the report before you saw it. With your permission, I'll fetch the papers now. I'm very sorry, Herr Sturmbannführer.
Rennet!
Sir!
Am I to understand that Major Brandt has already seen this report?
Yes, sir.
A Gestapo file seen first by a Luftwaffe officer. How did that happen?
You are out all morning, sir, and Major Brandt required the file urgently.
Under no circumstances, Rennet, are you to allow such a thing to happen again. Is that quite clear?
I'm very sorry, Herr
Oh, get
Sturmbannführer.
out. And send in the typist with that list.
Well, the list of clothing, sir?
Well, don't stand there like an imbecile. Bring it here.
You should lie still, friend. How do you feel?
Where are my clothes?
You don't have to worry about your clothes, worry about your health. I've seen more flesh on a greyhound. How long is it since you ate? We can give you something better than dog scraps.
I'm very cold. I want my clothes.
You're cold because you're hungry. Anyway, your clothes have been burned. It's dangerous to keep them on the boat. We destroyed everything.
Destroyed? My discs.
First of all, you should know that we are friends. You have no need to be afraid. You must trust us. Because you have no choice. See? We know who you are and what you are. So you have to trust us. We can give you food and clothes and shelter. We can help you.
Who are you?
My wife is Belgian. I'm Dutch. A loyal Dutchman. There are some who are not. They take you to the Germans. You have been lucky. We will help you to get home.
I want to go to Switzerland.
Switzerland? You do not want to go home to England?
No. I want to get to Switzerland. Can you help me? Where are we going now?
Tomorrow we pass through Brussels.
Brussels?
You will be well hidden. Nobody will find you. After that, we will try and help you to get to Switzerland. But first, you must eat. Where we hide you tomorrow, it will not be pleasant. And you must have some strength in your body. Would you like some broth?
Yes. Please.
Good, good. I fetch my wife.
Thank you.
But I think you don't trust me yet, Mr. Fish.
Finch.
Finch?
Finch. Like the English bird.
Like a sparrow?
Another bird, yes. Finch.
You will call me Hans.
Hans.
But you do not trust me, Mr. Finch.
No. I'm sorry.
That's good to be suspicious. I could be a bad Dutchman acting a good one.
Are you?
You will like my wife's broth. Her name is Lena.
Well,
What do you think, Albert?
The cycle shop. It's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
You bet he works at Gestapo headquarters. What more proof do you need? He's clearly being used to watch
I
Albert and the
told you
rest
before
of
that-
please keep your voices down. I don't want to work on again.
Dr. Kelderman's brother works as an interpreter for the Commandantur. Are you suggesting that makes him a collaborator?
Of course.
Now, listen, I agree with Yvette. When she says that the Germans wouldn't be so stupid as to use Dupont as a spy. Well, he even looks like a spy. I mean, a Belgian working at Gestapo headquarters, what could be more suspicious? On the other hand, I think we'd be stupid not to take precautions.
So as from tonight, we stop all activities here and carry on from Jack's workshop, right? Right?
Thank you.
What's the matter?
You, your attitude.
My attitude
to
to
everything.
what?
To what we're doing, to me, to the war. You don't run Lifeline, nor does London. We do. If there are any orders to be given, I'll give them, not you.
When have I ever given you orders?
Everything you say lately sounds like an order. I'm sorry, Albert. We've woken her.
Yes. I'll just go and settle her down again.
It's just that you seem to assume control, as if it were your right. There's no room here for someone with a power complex or a personal vendetta.
You mean it makes you very nervous when you find your judgment influenced by your personal dislike for me?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Tonight, I would have agreed automatically that moving headquarters was the obvious solution. But I argued against it because I resented your domineering attitude. I argued against what I knew to be right. Can't you see how dangerous that is?
What I see is an overworked girl who needs a good night's sleep.
I think I'd rather be shouted at than patronized.
Hans, I don't want another fight, but we must talk about this.
I have nothing more to say.
We have to get rid of him. Kill him, you fool. You have to put him off the boat tonight.
He is sick, woman.
Give him food and water, clothes, give him anything you like, but please get rid of him.
Not on a night like this.
Have you any idea what they can do to you if you're caught with him aboard?
Yes. They can shoot me. And him. And you, probably. He's too weak to fend for himself. He needs our help.
I'm frightened. Don't you see how dangerous it is? Why should you help him anyway? What have the British ever done for you?
Why? Du fragst warum? Du hast denn vergessen, was ich bin?
Because of what you are that I don't want you involved.
Ach, du dämliche Kuh, du kannst doch nicht verbunden mal rausschmeißen. Go back to bed before you fall down.
You spoke in German.
Is that a crime? Lena, bring them in.
Damn you! Are you Dutch? Or German?
First, my young friend, you will tell me some information, yes?
No.
You tried to go to Switzerland because you no longer have any wish to fight in this war. Am I correct? Very well. Then I shall give you some information, and then you shall see that we mean you no harm.
No,
Halt
Hans!
deinen Mund!
No.
My real name is Hans Josef Fassler. Hans van Brocken is a name I took from a tombstone in Belgium in 1916. The year I deserted from the German army. Finch in this war, Hans in the last. There's a certain comedy about it that we should meet like this. And the irony, you see, is that you have as much power over me as I do over you. A word from you could end my freedom. So, Finch, I put my life in the palm of my hand and I give my life to you. I trust you, Finch. Not because you are British, but because we are comrades in adversity. In 1916, I found Lina to help me. Today you have found Hans Josef Fassler.
Your hair looks nice. I'm sorry to put you to all this trouble. I didn't want to bother anyone, you know. Just mind my own business. Get on the way.
You're just a boy, aren't you? He was like that when I first knew him. Young, scared, sick of fighting. He decided to opt out, just like you. Here I am in the middle of another war, 22 years later, and I'm still running. I've lived with fear since I met him. And he's no better. He wants to help you make one more deserter to justify himself. Is that what you want? Oh, look at me. Is this the face of a contented woman of mature years? No, I'm worn out from a lifetime of running.
I'm not going back. I won't. I am scared, I acknowledge that. But so's everyone else, me no more than the others. That's not the reason, I told you.
But any man who doesn't want to get out of a war has to be enjoying it. Some do, I know that. But most don't. Most are frightened and sick, just like you. My Hans deserted from the army. You hope to get to Switzerland and be interned. It's different, I know, in a way, but... Oh, I don't know. Don't be a refugee all your life. Don't spend your life running from people. You'll end up running from yourself. Listen to me. I never had a son. I couldn't. But I'm old enough to be your mother.
Yes, oh yes, you're very like me, Mum. She wouldn't want me to do it either. It's not that I don't care about the war and everything. It's just that I care about my things more. Now, they must come first. Well, you must see that in my...
Hans? Natalie! No, no, no. No, it's my niece. She won't say anything. Natalie. Natalie, he's British. We found him and gave him shelter. You won't say anything? Of course.
Lina, he painted the cabin.
Yes.
It was blue before.
Hans never liked the blue.
Where is he?
He'll be back soon. He's gone to fetch oil for the lamps.
What were you going to do?
Try and get him to Switzerland.
Switzerland? What for?
He wants that. He will not be taken prisoner by the Boche. He wants it.
Aunt Lina, did you see my mother?
Yes, dear, of course, yes. And she was looking so well. 10 years younger. I even caught Hans flirting with her. Natalie, oh, Natalie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to involve you in all of this.
You know, we're all involved. That's the war. I might be able to help you.
How can you help? Hans thinks of it as a big game, but it's not. I'm frightened.
Don't worry, Aunt Lena. I'll see some people I know. They'll be able to help you.
Albert!
Excuse me. Restaurant Candide.
Who? Oh, speak up, please. Natalie. Thank God. Where are you? I'm needing you here. What?
Oh, my God, Yvonne, don't you know glasses go on the right?
Laying tables isn't my job.
It's as easy as getting in and out of bed, dear. You shouldn't find it too difficult to learn. No, this is not a wedding party for left-handed guests.
Wish it was your wedding, do you?
When I get married, sweetheart, it won't be in the restaurant Candide.
If you get married.
Yes, I understand. You stay right where you are. I'll get someone to join you. All right. Good evening.
There's only one more.
Who is it?
Madame Doudet and her little boy.
Who's that little monster? He can wait while we have our coffee. You look tidy, sir.
I'm worried about the restaurant being watched, I suppose. I feel all right.
It really isn't necessary to work here as much as you do. An appearance every now and then is all that's needed. The idea of registering you as a nurse was to free you from any labour force activities, not to wear you out with medical duties.
Yes, but the Germans know I'm registered as a nurse. Therefore, I must be seen to act as one.
No, perhaps you're right. How's Albert coping with his bespectacled customer?
Oh, I'll know that better this afternoon. I've been invited to the Malin wedding party at the Candide.
They've arrested Eno,
Eno?
my neighbour. His housekeeper told him earlier in the week that she thought someone was watching the house. A man with a camera, always sitting in a car there on the street. Last night, Eno came to warn me. He thought it might be this house they were watching. This morning, he was arrested.
Why? What for?
Do they need reasons nowadays?
Yes, but he's such a mild little man.
He is a Jew.
And the man in the car?
Gone.
Thank God for that.
The Whitley was brought down in a marsh about 40 miles north of here. The rest of the crew were picked up by the Wehrmacht almost immediately. Lucky you dropped so far away from them.
How far did I walk?
From the information you've given us, it seems you took 6 days to walk from Bourne into the canal, about 70 miles.
Is that all?
What happened to your compass and maps?
I left them behind on the second night. Seemed too dangerous to go back for them.
Did you make contact at all? Were you spotted by anyone?
I don't think so. I ate Horlicks tablets for the first 2 days. When they ran out, I tried berries and plants. I got a rash. Made me sick. Then I dug up some carrots. Last 2 days, I didn't eat anything at all. Just some milk from a can.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, the dog went for me. Bloody great Alsatian. I had to hit it with a brick. Didn't want to kill it. I don't like killing things.
Is that why you want to go to Switzerland?
In a way, yes. I've had enough. I'm sick of killing people.
I understand.
We all understand, Finch.
I know what you're thinking. That it's my duty to go back, whatever my feelings are.
You don't want to go back, we can't make you.
That's right.
When did you come to this decision not to go back? Yesterday? Last week?
About 2 months ago. I decided that if we got shot down over here, if I got out of it alive, I wasn't going back. It was a plan I had, not sudden. I didn't snap my fingers and make a decision just like that. I thought about it carefully. I made arrangements. I sent Nancy, my wife, I sent her to stay with friends in Scotland. I got money sorted out for her, if anything happened.
Supposing you hadn't been shot down, what then?
I just would have bailed out one night.
Your wife knew about your plan?
We made the arrangements together. Her brother was drowned at Dunkirk, Nancy's brother. And then his wife was killed in London last Christmas. A bomb dropped on their house. It's funny, isn't it? When you're actually up there dropping the wretched things, you never really think about who they're dropping on, about people, individuals. They're just dropping on the enemy, so 3 cheers for us. And they had 3 little kids, 3 little orphans now, living in an institution. And last March, Nancy told me that we were going to have a child. And I made up my mind that that wasn't going to happen to us. My child's going to have a father when the war's over, even if it means me being in Switzerland for years and Nancy in Scotland. The war won't last forever. And when it's over, it won't be a phoenix that rises from the ashes. It'll be me, Eric Finch, the dad, not the rear gunner. Does that make me a coward?
If you're absolutely determined to get to Switzerland, I think we can help you.
I can do that. We are friends in Switzerland and in France. There was no need for you and Natalie to have been brought into this at all.
What happens when you get to the French border?
Oh, the boat will be searched. He knows that.
We can get around that.
Why are you so pig-headed? Let this man help
It's
you.
much too dangerous to leave him here. I can take you to a place now, a safe place.
In Brussels?
Yes. Now put on those clothes and tidy yourself up a bit.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about that. You'll be quite safe. The decision is yours, Finch. Every minute you stay here puts these people in greater danger.
It's of no consequence, Finch. We do not mind the danger.
Can I borrow your razor?
Don't bother to shave.
Remember how it used to be when we were young, younger than we are today, life's just begun. Dreams were full of hope, we held them masterfully. Memories come gently back to me. If advice I give you, it's don't rush your youth. Lengthen every moment, never hide the truth. Wipe away the clouds, the gift of love is free. Memories come gently back to me. Love is for the very young. Let us raise our glass and say, let them live, let them love, let them have a future to be certain of. Time goes very swiftly and for all the same, those who've laughed at love have played a foolish game. Looking at you now at happiness I see, memories come gently back to me. Love is for the very young. Let us raise our glass and say, let them live, let them love, let them have a future.
He's caught. He'll tell the Gestapo about us. We're finished too if he's caught.
If he is caught, woman, it will be your fault. He was better with his own kind. That is always the way.
But why?
He wanted to be out of the war. He got what he wanted.
Why did you have to act as a collaborator? That German soldier didn't just happen to be there. You invited him in. My God, did you see the way those people stared at you?
So we lose a few customers. We also lose our bespectacled spy. We tip them off about an enemy airman in this restaurant. That makes us loyal.
Collaborators.
Call it what you like. I know what we're doing. I thought you did.
And our neighbors?
What do you want? Is it real help we're prepared to give, or just a rude gesture that earns us a sly pat on the back? We're closed! Can't you read?
I'm sorry it had to be like that. I didn't mean to assume authority. There was just no time to consult you.
You did right.
I don't understand you. Why should we feel sorry for him? Every day we risk our lives to return airmen to Britain so that they can fight again. And this one wanted to get out. To run away. I don't give a damn for his reasons. Anyway, he knew about the line. There was no alternative. And I don't care.
I do, oddly enough. I feel dirty.
I would have done the same. Will Dupont come back again, do you think, Albert?
I doubt it.